So I have an immigration document that my great-grandpa Calvin needed to bring when he came to the United States. Okay. So the original document belonged to my great-great-grandfather Calvin S. Seaton. It is an internal passport issued by the SARS government in 1906. It contains detailed information about Calvin, who was age 37, and all the members in his family. It states everyone's age and that the family religion is Jewish. The family lived in the Mogilev province in Klimoshevsky district. He was the leaseholder of a watermill owned by the Tsar, where he grounded wheat into flour. The document also says that Calvin served in the military, being assigned to the Home Guards in 1886 when he was 17 years old. Everyone in Russia was required to carry identification documents, which is, basically just. So this is a front and this is the back. For Jewish people, this
all of your hay is now time to switch classes. All of your hay is now time to switch classes.
For Jewish people, this document states that they are only allowed to live in the Pale of Settlement provisionally. As of June 4th, 1906, Calvin was permitted to reside in or maybe travel about in different cities and localities of the Russian Empire. The document was signed by the mayor and sealed on June 4th, 1906. So there was signed by, Oh, and this is the translation. This document is precious to my family because it is an important reference to learn about my family history. For example, where we came from and what kind of work we did. Later, Calvin and his family eventually moved to New York City. My father had the original document translated from the Ukrainian language to the English language by a professor at Rutgers University. So, probably wondering what this is. This is the letter that the professor sent to my dad saying that he translated it into this. So, yeah. Any questions? It's an immigration document. So,
It's an internal passport. And so while he lived under the rule of the Tsar in the Ukraine, part of Russia, and a part that's now Belarus, everybody that lived there was required to have an internal passport. And the Jewish people's internal passport stated that they were restricted to live in the Pale of the Settlement. So shortly before he left Russia, this was the most recently issued internal passport, and he brought that with him to the United States. And many years later, he came in about 1907, and about 1993, I got this document from my grandmother, and it was just hidden away in a suitcase along other worthless documents, and I happened to come across it because I was helping her. And I was very interested to learn more about my family history, so I had it translated. And now when I speak to my older family members about the family history, I can show them this translation, and that helps them remember and give more information about the family history.